Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nivedan. I represent Tata Teleservices. Now, we have heard Mr. Nanda and now Sanjeev. Now, we are agreed that the entire business or the entire foundation is the bottom of the pyramid. So, when we talked about that, I was just wondering that the topic is Panchayati Raj and rural development. So, I will not touch about the development because we have yet achieved this development. So when I talked about this entire solutions and the different initiatives which the government are trying to roll it out on G2C, when I visited the most of the rural side of this country, because it's demand, my job demands to go there and see that what kind of an infrastructure available to connect. So there I find it out when I talk to that villagers and citizens that I asked him, what is your state government is giving you as any incentive or initiatives on the healthcare or education? That poor chap doesn't know anything about it. But in the meantime, I see that he carries a mobile phone which he talks. So what it means, that if that guy who was, the government is spending so much, we have vision, we have earmarked so much of money, we have done everything, but the guy who was supposed to get that benefit, he is not even aware what is going around him. So the point which I'm trying to say here is that when we talked about, we have to first educate these people to make that foundation strong. So any infrastructure we talked, be it a building, be it a road or anything, we make sure that the foundation of that particular infrastructure is very, very strong. So when I talked about that, the rural foundation on the bottom of the pyramid has to be very strong. Now how it is going to get strong? Because there are a lot of different initiative has gone, Narega, health, education, and everybody has talked about rural into it, but no development. I'll give you a very basic example because anyway, Mr. Tanmay told me I have to squint it up by 5 to 7 minutes. I generally talked about a service provider role and compare it with an drinking water supply system generally we see in an urban city. In an urban city, we get a water tank, it's built, then the pipes comes in, then it's divided into different localities. There is a pump, there's a booster which is there. From locality, it generally connect to different house. And in the house, there are 4 or 5 taps. And one is bathroom, one is kitchen, and all these taps which have been given on that particular household has been used for different purpose. But the water is same. So here what I'm trying to say, and in service provider side, we will connect from the water tank till their household to every tap. And as an IT player or a software development person has to actually fill that water tank. And as a government, they have to make sure whether the water quality is good or bad, because that's, at the end of the day, is going to affect the citizen. So if the water tank is made, if the pipe is there, the tap is there, but if there's no water, so the entire purpose is defeated. So for me, that as a service provider, we can connect, but somebody has to do that filling. And when I talked about that water filling, that completely comes as a content. And that content which is supposed to be developed has to be done in the guidance of the government. The second biggest challenge I face when I try to build on the rural segment, the selection process of the people who are supposed to deliver or build that infrastructure end to end has not been evaluated properly by the government. They don't evaluate it. It's always a L1 game. So who is bringing the best quality of water was never been considered. Or who is laying the best quality of pipe which can actually go for 25 years before it gets changed. It has not been considered. So if the government takes and allow the industries, the private industry, to make a consortium and first give a presentation to prove their credential in terms of end-to-end, that why this consortium is coming and giving the solution to them, and then select a group of consortium which can actually going to address. So why I'm saying that we built up a standard of selecting people who don't allow so many people to come in. And second, that they float a tender for a software development, they float a tender to supply the PC and the server or a printer, then they float a separate tender for service provider. And then my experience is that if the budget is 100, the first hardware infrastructure, software, the system software development, all these things taken over, whatever is left, this is okay, this is my budget, you service provider, can you get this done? Then the fight begins. So that means I am anyway compromising about laying down that pipe, which is a lifeline to reach the people. I may be having the purest of water in that tank. I have a beautiful water tank made which can be, which will not break down an earthquake or any kind of a thing. If my pipe is weak, then the guy who is in the house will not get that water. So that where is the challenge today. So we are trying to make more of this content and services as wireless. So the deployment can be done very quickly. The maintenance will be less. Second, when I say wireless, I'm not talking of RF. We are also trying to deliver this content and the services through a SMS, that is the voice SMS, to start with, because that person who is illiterate cannot read an SMS, so he has to listen. So we have to create that voice SMS to first educate him that what are the services the government is going to give it to him. And then we try to give him a short code or a long code where he started using that to know that what facility he will get out of that services which the government is giving. And then on that we create an MIS report which the government can monitor in a daily basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis. So keeping all this in mind, and one, that's the reason I said let us selection process has to be very, very critical for any kind of a development in rural or a Panchayati Raj. Second, make the foundation strong because we know there where the money is, there where the people are, and we have to strengthen that foundation on the bottom of the pyramid. Third is that I would like to request that don't consider the service provider whatever is left over. Please give the importance to the service provider. They will play the maximum and the most important role when you talked about reaching to a mass in the rural. Thank you.